Los canales RJL y sus diversas redes sociales del 2023 te ofrecen este video.
Burt Lancaster is the star of this haunting, powerful story.
Gather round, lads and lasses, gather round.
Well, it's my life, baby. Don't try to change my way.
One step further, fatso, and I'm gonna debrain you.
Nobody's gonna do nothing. Anybody does any killing around here, I'll do it.
Baby, don't try to change my way.
Nacido en el East Harlem de Nueva York el 2 de noviembre de 1913, el joven Burton Stephen Lancaster hizo gala siempre de un extraordinario físico. Quizá por eso pudo hacer un regate al ambiente delictivo en el que se crió y gracias a una beca de boxeo y atletismo ingresó en la universidad.
The circus was real, flying was a religion. Now what do you got? Pink lights, ballet girls, blue sawdust, a lot of hoopla.
Pero él prefería el circo y allí conoció al que iba a ser su pareja de acrobacias y mejor amigo durante toda la vida, Nick Cravan, su aliado incondicional en el temible burlón y el halcón y la flecha. Aunque desde siempre el joven Burt sintió cierta atracción por el teatro, no pensó dedicarse a ello hasta que una lesión le apartó del trapecio. Finalizada la Segunda Guerra Mundial, durante la cual animó a las tropas con sus piruetas gimnásticas, su incursión en los escenarios no le interesó a nadie.
Any youngster like yourself figures to set the world on fire, best not forget where he got the matches.
Desengañado marchó a Hollywood y allí su poderoso físico no pasó inadvertido para Mark Hellinger, productor de algunos de los títulos de cine negro más interesantes de la década de los 40. Forajidos, basado en el relato corto de Hemingway, The Killers, fue el primer peldaño de una escalera que le iba a conducir al cielo.
This is Virgo. Find the Great Bear, the Big Dipper, and you can't go wrong. Get to know it.
Actor y hombre de carácter con una ideología progresista que le llevó a despreciar la caza de brujas, participar en la marcha a Washington y erigirse en portavoz de Rock Hudson durante su batalla contra el SIDA.
I am not happy that I am sick.
Desde sus inicios, Burt Lancaster trató de escoger con esmero, intentando ser fiel a aquello en lo que creía.
Runway 29, clear and open.
Aún así, no escapó a papeles meramente alimenticios y con ello dignificó más de una película.
Thank you. There had to be a change or two. So that things could stay as they are.
Y desde luego no tuvo ningún miedo a reinventarse a las órdenes de directores que poco tenían que ver con sus habituales Robert Siodmak, Daniel Mann, Richard Brooks, Robert Aldrich, John Sturges o John Frankenheimer. Trabajando con Luchino Visconti, Bertolucci o Louis Malle, nos dejó con la boca abierta.
The intellectuals of my generation try to find a balance between politics and morality. Search for the impossible.
Aim, fire, fire! Right between the eyes!
Pareja de hecho artística de Kirk Douglas, rebelde, exigente y perfeccionista hasta la exasperación, Burt Lancaster incluso llegó a formar su propia productora para ser dueño de su destino.
Every once in a while, we here at Hectil Lancaster make a motion picture which starts to generate excitement long before we start the shooting.
Life's too precious a gift. That's why. Because the first duty of life is to live.
Y su destino fue la gloria.
This train, out for glory, this train. This train, out for glory, this train. Leaving town, getting the road, heading on down.
Hey, don't I know you? Well, from here you look like me.
Lancaster es un gran profesional. Está continuamente pendiente de su trabajo, siempre está preparándose y cuando el papel que interpreta encaja bien con él, puede ser genial.
He can be brilliant. You third-generation progressive, sitting up at Vassar getting your fat checks from Daddy. When was the last time you had a scrounge for a buck? You think I can afford this phony idealism of yours?
In a career that lasted nearly 50 years, Burt never really gave a bad performance. Just Burt walking across a room was a thing of beauty.
He used to say that jumping was not only a way to live, but also a way to die.
Encantador, fiero, histriónico, impasible, seductor, despreciable, acróbata, hierático. Pocos actores han desarrollado un repertorio tan variado y sobresaliente como Burt Lancaster, y muy pocos actores han mostrado una progresión en la pantalla tan evidente como la de este coloso de la interpretación. Basten dos ejemplos: del joven dotado de un atractivo irresistible, pero con todavía un escaso repertorio de recursos en la magnífica Forajidos, al control absoluto del gesto, la mirada, el cuerpo y la emoción de la irreemplazable El Gato Pardo.
Sidney, this syrup you're giving out with, you pour over waffles, not J.J. Hunziker.
Forajidos, El abrazo de la muerte, El temible burlón, El halcón y la flecha, De aquí a la eternidad, Veracruz, Chantaje en Broadway, Mesas separadas, El fuego y la palabra, Los profesionales, El hombre de Alcatraz, 7 días de mayo, El gato pardo, Confidencias, Novecento, Atlantic City, Un tipo genial. ¿Cómo resumir en pocos minutos una filmografía cuya media es de sobresaliente? Mejor que sea el mismo quien a través de sus personajes muestre al espectador el soberbio trabajo de un actor.
Burt Lancaster, the gunslinger.
One's over, boys. Unbuckle them.
You can't do a thing to me. Not a thing.
I don't trust him. He likes people, and you can never count on a man like that.
I just can't seem to take much more of this. Got too much hassle, baby, and not enough place.
Somebody has to teach you about the democratic processes that flag represents.
Don't you presume to take on that job, Mr. President. Because frankly, you're not qualified.
Yes, I've been afraid. I was in the war and I was afraid. But there are many kinds of fear. I was even more afraid when I gave up my profession. Afraid of not knowing how to begin life all over again.
Listen, don't!
Nothing's okay. It never was and it never will be. Not till we're out. You get that?
Have a happy birthday!
You better think about what you're trying to do to me. You better think, baby, let your mind go, let yourself be free. Yeah,
You think this is a personal thing with me? Are you telling me I think of this in terms of personal pique? Don't you see that today that boy wiped his feet on the choice and the predilections of 60 million men and women in the greatest country in the world?
To hell with London. We started this whole thing for one reason. To stop the train.
Don't do this to me, Daddy! Daddy! Doc, it's me, Lola!
Maybe there's only one revolution. Since the beginning. The good guys against the bad guys. The question is, who are the good guys?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Remember that expression you used when you introduced me to your friends? My wild, roaring savage? That was always good for a laugh.
Here they come, boys!
Watch my swing. Let me know when it's right. And remember, kid, you can do it. Where were we when they cried out in the night to us? Were we deaf? Dumb? Blind? First day I came here, you as much as asked me to get down on my knees and whimper. I wouldn't do it then, I won't do it now. I won't lick your hand, and that's what eats you, ain't it, Keeper? Well, you keep this in mind. A man ain't whipped until he quits, and I'll never give you that pleasure.
The curse is when you can't do it.
you goddamn old lady.
If I'm an old lady, what does that make you?
I'm a lover. We were the leopards, the lions. Those who take our place will be jackals and sheep. And the whole lot of us, leopards, lions, jackals and sheep, will continue to think ourselves the salt of the earth.
Como hemos visto y oído, el trabajo de Burt Lancaster siempre alcanzó las cotas más altas. Y confesamos nuestra curiosidad por saber cómo habría sido su Vito Corleone si Coppola no se hubiera decantado por Brando.
Well, I've got to be on my way.
Al McGantry is an all-American boy. He's interested in money, sex, and religion.
Conscientemente hemos dejado para el final el personaje que consideramos el compendio de su brillante filmografía.
Sin, sin, sin. You're all sinners. You're all doomed to perdition.
And right now I feel so happy that I want to thank all the members of the Academy who did not vote for me.
Y no porque fuera su único Oscar, sino porque el Elmer Gantry de El Fuego y la Palabra contiene todas y cada una de las caras que permitieron que Burt Lancaster escribiera algunas de las mejores páginas de la historia del cine.
I'm on my way, glory, hallelujah, I'm on my way.